Okay, so I think we're going. This is going to be for the tournament on September 17th. I'm going to let this run just for a little bit more. I'm going to post on Discord, let everyone know that I'm running. Also make sure that volume is going. There it is. Okay. Nice, making some progress. Okay, let's send that to the Discord. Let's see, we'll do J plays first. Notice a lot more YouTubers now for the tower. It's hard to keep up with all y'all. Try my best. A lot of times I'm just listening in while doing chores or something. But that's good. I get a lot of different thoughts on what to look at, what maybe to try. So, for example, that I'm running research that will help me with the wall. It's going to reduce the time it takes for the wall to come back up. That's one example. And I think, well, actually, the big difference is you could probably tell that my damage is significantly more. And that is because I have the new module. Check this guy out. Now, I didn't get everything ancestral. I'm just really conservative with my reroll shards. I used to always have like 2 or 3 million, and now I have like just a little over 500,000. But this killing a boss or elite enemy increases tower damage by 5 times for 26 seconds. That's amazing, especially compared with project funding. Now I need to get another level of assist module so I can get the mythic level. And once this becomes ancestral, it's gonna be, which one's gonna be first. I mean, my Galaxy compressor is doing really well in terms of the module effects, and I haven't really done much for project funding in terms of the module effects. Let me go get a drink. I'll be right back, and then we'll start getting the tower ready for the tourney. But I have less than an hour, and I wanted to try a few things, so I'll need to get going. Moscow. Let me check my YouTube real quick. The tower. Oh yeah, there's Zardan. He was a guy that I followed a lot back in the day. And then I think I can. Here's me. Go ahead and get on. Make sure volume is working. Okay, cool. All right, so let's look at my research. I have wall rebuild just because of the fleets. There's one that will charge your tower, so I want the wall up as much as possible. I don't think I can really do an EHP build. I just don't have the research or the card masteries or anything like that ready to go. So I think I'm still gonna stay glass cannon. It's just wall rebuild. It's just another crowd control thing that I can do. I'm also looking at that research that will give me wall invincibility. That might be good to have a few levels in. Swamp Stun Chance, doing that one. Critical Factor, I bounce back and forth between damage and Critical Factor. And then I am working on Wave Accelerator, Card Mastery, and then of course Labs coin discount because these labs are expensive. Expensive. For the guild, we're doing well. I went back and I got bounty, but haven't put much into it. It's almost all into fetch. But I actually did notice a big decline in gems, or excuse me, coins per minute when I removed bounty, and I did do two things at once, so it's kind of hard since there's not one variable. I moved all the metals over to duration. I got range, cooldown, then duration, and then I didn't leave anything for bonus. And so I've been slowly bumping bonus back up. And that's been slowly getting my coins per minute a lot better. So that's good. All right, let's end round. Now, for, you know what? Let's go ahead and actually let's fix our priorities. Projectors are going to be a pain, but it is what it is. I think that's fine. I think bosses need to be a little bit higher. Okay. And we need to, I think I'm going to select something else real quick, just so that, you know what? Here, let's do wall invincibility. Yes, that should give us some coins back because I didn't have enough coins to level this up to max. So I want to try one with amplified strike, and let's see here. Restore level. Thank you. How much money that is? It's ridiculous. I definitely want dim core as the main one here. Let's do cores, dim core, equip, primary. Let's max that bad boy out. And then what do I want for the secondary? There's chance to stun. No, don't want that one. That might be a good one. We'll get an extra ×2 damage around the boss. But I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to get the extra stun. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do the assist. I max out 67. All right, all right. Let's see. I think I can drop this bad boy to 161 and get some money back, some coins back. So we're gonna click this really fast until we get to 161, and that should give us some coins back. Now I'm gonna try one with the new module and one run with the death penalty. And I say new module because I haven't memorized the name for it yet. Of course, right when I'm trying to live stream is when my friend group and my family group chats are going crazy. All right. Wow. Okay. I got a lot of money. Cool. Can I? Yeah, buddy. Would max that bad boy out. I don't know if that's, we'll get these things. That's really, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. All right, yeah, we got cash and free upgrades. Perfect. We're gonna want to increase our, excuse me, shockwave size. We're gonna want to increase our range. And then I think we're gonna do a full respec. That's what we're gonna do. What I kind of want to do, let's go ahead and say battle. Just to get in. And, uh-oh. There we go. And then let's end round. Yes, thank you. And then that way we're in something. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll get another 30. I mean, another extra 2% damage would be nice. So, end. So I should be able to get, yeah, another 2% damage. I won't say no to that. Thank you. That came in clutch. Let's respec 64 little Q. Heck yeah. Max? Do I want max? I don't know if I want max because it's not that expensive just to get a few clicks, so I'll probably just get a lot of these up to almost full. Boom, boom. And you see how that last one's kind of expensive? We'll just let free ups and then maybe just a little bit of click. Get that. Boom, 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 boom. Count shot range. We'll unlock that bad boy. Oops. I don't know if I really wanted to max that or not. Well, it was just, I guess it was just 4 trillion. That big of a deal. All right, I think that was relatively cheap. I think. I don't know. Wall rebuild, check this out. Used to be like 430, but now, thanks to research, we're getting that down. So that's pretty handy. And that way I'll have my wall up more often, and that should make it more likely for my, hey, Rubber Duck Sauce, how you doing? And that should, uh-oh, is the comments not on? Can you see the comments? Oh, yeah, the comments are there. Okay. Never mind then. Just want to make sure that your comments are coming in. Hey, Rubber Duck Socks, how was your tourney? Have you done your tourney yet? And if so, how did it go? I almost clicked that again, and I don't know why. Why I would have done that. That would have been awkward. Okay, yep, that seems fine. We can, maybe we can get a few more clicks in there. It's still in the trillions. All right, we'll leave it for there for now, and we'll check out some of these. Let's go ahead and do this by 10. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. And then look at the last little bit with free upgrades. How about that? All right. Oop, got a few extra clicks on free upgrades. I didn't mean to. Enemy level skip. Let's get that relatively high. Let's get into the queues. I don't want to do 6. That's kind of expensive. That is expensive. So I want to get a little bit of health just to unlock extra orb size. You got around 900 waves. Should be getting 7 or 8 for 8 keys. Heck yeah. That sounds like a good amount of keys. Look at that extra landmine damage. I don't know. Landmines deal. I don't think that accounts for inner landmines. I think that's just landmines. I want to see if I can get to 1,000 waves again. I swear last tourney I was able to make it to the 1,000 wave mark, but I think the battle conditions were relatively easy for me. So we'll see if I can do it this time because fast ultimate is definitely a challenging one. Let's go ahead and get all these up to 8. All right. So these are half. Let's get these all to like a Q. Let's get that up to 90. There we go. All right. Cool. Cool. What do I want to do? I don't know if I really want to get extra enemy level skip here. Do I really want to? I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Let's get some more attack speed. All right. And then we're just gonna max out damage per meter, rend armor. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, could get that, but I really don't care for that. We can go ahead and get landmine damage. We can get damage per meter, and then we'll just get more health and more health regen. Why not? Okay. Well, I think we're ready. I think we did all the things. There is still, I guess I could technically do this. I don't think that's really gonna help, but we'll do it. Okay. Well, how are we doing? Some people are already pretty darn far. Let's go ahead and do it. Again, we're gonna try out the Amplify Strike AS. Decent module effects. These could be ancestral, but I'm trying to save up my reroll shards. I got Demon Core, or excuse me, Dimension Core, not Demon Core. And then Magnetic Hook, just because we're gonna have extra of the bosses. What I need to do, or at least I think I need to do, is get this up to Mythic so that I can get 50% extra damage per number of digits. Good evening, I do dumb stuff. You ready to start this tourney? I think I am. All right, we got another tourney underneath our belt. Claim it. Heck yeah. I think I think for this one, I think I should turn off. I think I should turn off Black Hole. I think that's the right call. Not 100% though. Yeah, it still works on the common enemies. Probably not going to work for the fast, right? So, yeah, my damage should be pretty good with an extra ×5. Nice. We're starting to build up a nice ring of inner landmines. Yeah, now I'm getting to like, for my farming runs, I'm getting like 170 trillion damage. Yeah, okay. You left it on and you got decent results. Okay, awesome. That's what I like to hear. I don't know, with this new module, I'm curious how much better I will do in uh tier 18, tier 19. Okay, we got that one maxed out. And yeah, we can go ahead and max out some of these items. We'll let Rend get maxed out. Landmine damage. Okay, I think that's it. And now we just kind of let it run. Thanks to the auto demon mode and auto nuke. Pretty much the only time I will turn off Black Hole is range ultimate. All right, yeah, fair enough. That's a good point. I think that's where the boss gets stunned, is like right there. So I'll move my orbs there. I still have not unlocked the workshop orb slider thing, but I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Oof. That fast ultimate, the boss just freaking jets in. Man. See, I'm drinking Big Dog's Las Vegas Lager. Had it for the first time this week. It's all right. I still don't think I've been hit, or my wall's been hit, so my Berserk hasn't activated. So I'll get another extra 8 times that, so I'll be 16 trillion. And then the demon mode should give me another times 4.5. So yeah, we should be doing good amount of damage. I'm hoping for 1,000 waves just due to the new module. Now, due to I don't have death penalty because I'm using AS, I will have to fight every boss. There's not a 15% chance that a boss will die first hit. When I start taking energy shield hits, I may slow things down just because fast ultimate is crazy. Yeah, I'm low on gems because I spent probably 15,000 gems to get this new module, and I finally got it Monday or Tuesday morning. So I got it recently. I did not get it the first day, that's for sure. I had like 13,000 gems saved up. Chernoff, Chain Lightning, your wall will be hit. Well, I'm sure they will get there in time, no worries. And once they do, they'll activate Berserk, and I also like having Black Hole not only for the crowd control, but it does do 2% damage per second. I mean, it's not that bad. $14K gems. Okay. Did you get it to Ancestral? Did you get the module effects that you wanted? I got the module effects that I wanted, but most of them are in Mythic. I only got 2 of them to Ancestral. Up. That's right. It hit my wall, and so now I'm doing 16 trillion damage. And just think, if I can get my assist module level up, I can get that doubled thanks to project funding, or at least increased by 25%. Actually, I'm not 100% sure how that math will work, but it would be a significant increase to the damage. So I believe I did enough research to make it to where my wall rebuilds about 30 seconds faster. So that's nice. That's nice in terms of, you need to start thinking about fleets and making sure I'm taking them into account. I'm not sure what effects to go for. Well, at least for the cannon, it's mainly critical factor, critical chance. And then what is it called? Super crit multiplier, super crit chance. Because those not only affect your cannon, but also your ultimate weapons. And then another thing that I see a lot of people try to go for is more multi-shot targets. So I think I got an extra +4 or +5 multi-shot targets, which is nice because then I hit the enemy more, and thus I get more chain lightning, I think. And then damage per meter seems to be another one. Bounce shot chance is another good one, because every time you bounce, there's 68% chance, and then it's another 68% chance if it'll bounce again. And so bouncing 8 times, if you take 68%, 68% 8 times, that percentage to get actually 8 bounces is actually really low. And so, in my opinion, getting more bounce shot targets is not that great. You want to get the bounce shot chance. But the top 4 in my mind is all of the crit chance, the crit factor, the super crit multiplier, and the super crit chance. Those are all ones that I try to get first, is those 4. And then try to get for things that will have it to where you'll hit more enemies, and thus chain lightning will happen more often. Yeah, all those criticals will apply to your ultimate weapons. Okay. Dang, we're at 800. We might lose our angel wings, but hey, that's all right. Can I? I'm gonna move those in. Okay, are you using the new module in this tourney? Yes. Yes, I'm using AS. I have it to level 181. I have it to Ancestral, so I get 5 times damage for 26 seconds every time I kill a boss or an elite. I don't know if that counts for fleet, but in my mind it would. But it doesn't say fleet, it just says boss and elites. So there you have it. I have critical factor. I have more damage per meter. I have more super crit chance. I have more critical chance. I have more super crit multiplier and +4 multi-shot targets. as my module effects. So that's why my damage, I think, is going to be pretty high, because I still have my demon mode, which is going to times this by 4.5. And then, of course, my my damage is going to go up thanks to project funding. And so I should have a decent amount of damage this time around, I think. I think I just saw a stun thanks to Poison Swamp, which is awesome. I've been working on stun chance. Once that is done, I'll work on stun time, and then I'll probably notice the stuns more often, just because enemies will be stunned for longer. There goes my Angel Wings, thanks to a ultimate fast enemy buffing up a boss. But I do have that extra stun for bosses, thanks to my assist module, the magnetic hook. Because I'm still struggling with bosses, at least in tourneys. In tourneys, bosses are usually, if it's not what kills me, it's what kills my wall and my energy shields, and then something else sneaks in. So it's usually bosses, and then I tend to get a hit here and there from a fast or a range enemy. In farming, I tend to die from elites. So I'm kind of debating on changing up my perks. If bosses are no longer an issue and it's the elites, then you can take that perk that gives you times 1.65 damage, but it increases the boss's health by times 8. So that extra 65% damage should help you with the elites. But I'm worried that times 8 extra health from the bosses are going to make bosses an issue again. So I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm kind of considering on my next farming run to try it out. Yeah, with poison range, what I hear, I forget if it was Crowbar Zero or Greenie, but what they did is they maxed out Poison Swamp range, and then they banned the Poison Swamp perk during farming runs, the perk that gives your swamp 1.5 times range. So if you ban that and you have your max range for Poison Swamp, then your Poison Swamp should still be the same size as your black holes, so you shouldn't be harming your farming, but you will need to ban it, is what I saw. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on stun chance now, but once that's done, I'll probably increase range. Although look at that, the swamp is actually a decent range right now. Not bad. Oh yeah, I'm not intro sprint anymore. That's right, because I'm demon mode. But yeah, I'm gonna do something similar, but that's probably gonna mean I'm gonna have to research ban perks another 1 or 2 levels so I can do that. And right now, I think it's close to a month to research another perk ban. Now, of course, I can times it by 4, times it by 5 in terms of research speed, so I can bring that back down to like a week long, but still a week long just to get one research done kind of sucks. Like I'm working on several researches right now where they're just like 20 hours to 2 days just because they're low-hanging fruit. And one of those is wall rebuild time reduction. So that's pretty handy. because I need that to guard against. I forget what that fleet is called, but one of the fleets will just go straight for your tower, and if it touches your tower, it stops one of your ultimate weapons until you kill it. And I think it has as much health as a boss, if not more, and it's pretty darn fast. And that's another reason why I like this assist module that gives me an extra ring of inner landmines just to kind of help with crowd control. So hopefully I can stun that fleet and make sure I don't have any issues there. I need to kill an elite or a boss. I want to see how much damage I have, but it should be times 5 of 15 trillion. So 75 trillion, I'm thinking. I guess there just hasn't been an elite or a boss on the map in a while. There we go, 75 trillion. Boom. And that boss got hit by a shockwave. So now I'm dealing times 25 damage. Dang, that boss almost hit me too. I do have nuke, but that's all I have left. Dang. I was hoping to get to 1,000, but it's not looking like I'm gonna get to 1,000. 9 wouldn't be bad. It's just 6 keys, but I'll take keys over not getting keys. I mean, sounds dumb, but I don't know if I can get another 100 waves, and I don't even know if this guy is even done. Um, so, it is what it is. For my card masteries, research-wise, I've been mainly just focusing on the economy ones. I haven't been buffing my damage ones in a while. Look at that, 19S. That's crazy. Crazy damage. Crazy damage. Yeah, keys are awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's just another resource to help buff your tower. I mean, there's so many things I want with keys. It's just ridiculous. There's so many good things there. And then I see other YouTubers where they're basically almost unlocked everything with keys already. I'm just like, holy cow, dude. Well, this new cannon seems to be the way to go, just because it's times 5 damage. I don't think death penalty will be that much better. However, I do have better cannon module effects on my death penalty. I only have enough time to do another test, so I'm debating on keeping the same cannon, but changing my core assist module. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Knock on wood, I haven't seen my chrono field flicker. I have seen times where I don't have black hole on, but that's fine. Ugh. Well, let's speed it up a little bit. I don't have all day. Okay, I'm out of energy shields. Don't know how I survived that boss, but okay. All right, yeah, I'll take it. Keep it going. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I get double poison swamp every now and then now. I could put some more stones into it, but there's so many other things I want. And I've been a little stagnant with my economy. Just just hasn't been doing too well, my economy, for a while. It's kind of been stuck around the 2 to 5 trillion per minute in terms of coins. But I am excited to try out, see if I can get much further in tier 19, tier 18. Oh, there goes my auto nuke. Usually means I'm getting close to losing. So I do have my missile thing here, and I'll probably trigger it next time I see a boss. So once a boss gets stunned by one of the inner landmines, that'll probably be a good time to click it, just in hopes of me surviving another boss. It's kind of crazy that the fast ultimate is just like looks like a yellow chain lightning. Yeah, so even as Ancestral, AS does not proc, or well, it's not permanent rather. I could remove free upgrade. I can put either landmine stun or death ray. I think landmine stun would be handy. I've been working on econ for the past 3 weeks or so, now approaching coin per killing level 90. Just going to go ahead and gold box it and then go back to damage lands. Yeah, yeah, I've already gold boxed that lab. I would suggest doing so. It's a pretty handy one to gold box, and I say that pretty confidently because I do dumb stuff. I think you are close to where I'm at, I think. Yeah, bosses are still what's kicking my butt. What do I want to increase? Well, I guess damage per meter is really the only thing I can afford. So with cannons, I do have better module effects. More of them are ancestral. And then for my side piece here, do I want to just do one variable? I don't think that one would be that great, honestly. This one might be good. It's kind of hard to say. Well, this is the week of the new um, module. So let's just do a comparison between AS and DP. Death penalty versus amplifying strike. All right, let's do another run. Let's try it out. First of all, let's remove that and put in free ups before I forget. Now it's not 100% apples to apples because my DP does have better module effects, but at least I'm not changing any of the core modules because that would be a significant change. Cats are begging for dinner. I usually don't feed you dinner for another 11 minutes. Dang, I'm getting buzzed just off of one pint. It's only a 5% beer. All right, max that out. Good, max those out. Landmine damage. All right, looks good. Looks good to me. Now, since bosses are my main issue, I'm kind of curious if death penalty might actually be a little bit better. Just because I think that's a little bit more targeted towards bosses. Because bosses are what, times 10 health of normal enemies, and the cannon just gives times 5 extra damage for AS. So, yeah. Super crit times 47. Super crit chance 37. Critical factor times 193. Attack speed 56. And I think the cannon module effects are going to help as well. Just because all that extra crit items are going to help out the uh, ultimate weapons. Okay, there goes Berserker. Help me get a little bit more damage. Alright, starting to lose energy shields now. I think that was actually pretty similar to when I was using the AS cannon because I think it was around wave 800 is when I lost my Angel Wing. So, um, Tourney, Death Penalty might be the MVP. Now, if I were to get an assist module for cannon, it, it would definitely use both Death Penalty and AS. Now, which one would be primary and which one would be assist would be a question, but definitely be the way to go. Just have the best of both worlds. I think it would matter less if I leveled them up to where you get the full ancestral. Well, I got another 40 waves before I lost my angel wings. Death penalty. All right, well, there's demon mode. And once demon mode stops, I'll probably change out free ups with stun. Although I could probably do that right now. Let's go ahead and remove that bad boy, put in stun. Just to kind of help out with crowd control. So now we are at 15 trillion instead of at like 75 trillion damage. It's a big difference, but 15% chance of killing an enemy on the first hit is pretty handy. Some more gems. Hmm, hmm. Yeah, I think AS is good for farming because I'm definitely getting more waves in my farming runs, and more waves means more collection at high coin per minute. And I think I got enough medals to level up my golden bot one more time. I kind of forgot to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill that many enemies with inner landmines. You can get all these rewards. Thank you. Go over here. All right, kill with workshop landmines. Okay. The boss with energy net. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to do that. And then yeah, we'll be able to increase the bonus by 0.2. Not bad. Better than nothing. Now the workshop landmines. I don't know. That might take me a while to get that many kills with them. All right, there goes my nuke. Was I before 915? This guy is technically below me in terms of highest wave. I've gotten to 1,000 on tier 18. Maybe he hasn't done a achievement run in a while, and I have more relics than him. Huh. Hmm. Well, I'm still getting 6 keys. Okay. So I'm getting enough to unlock something. Well, hopefully unlock something with keys. I think I have like 0 to 1 keys in the bank, so I'll just have 6. But I might be able to get one of those enhancements or reroll shards reduction by like 2.5%. Those aren't bad. Those are steady improvements, and I'm hurting for both enhancements and reroll shards, honestly. Hmm. Yeah, getting my golden bot back up with its coin multiplier, I think is definitely helping. I think bringing it back down to ×2 kind of hurt me. Plus with the Guardian without its putting everything into fetch. Because you got to remember, there's like low-hanging fruit, right? Because eventually everything starts to get expensive. So you might be able to use a decent amount of those resources to level up, for example, your golden bot or your um, Guardian. Sometimes it doesn't make sense just to focus on one thing, but to kind of spread out the resources. That goes with research too. It is nice to gold box things, but when you have other researches that are, 20 hours versus 14 days, you gotta think a little bit there. Yeah, finally got tier 18, 300 waves done. Assist mods, here I come. Awesome. Well, it looked like AS actually did get me further because that was 890 waves, whereas before I got 915 waves. So just think how well I would do um, if my AS had um, better module effects. Okay, let's do a quick, quote unquote, quick um, run here. Let's see how far we can go. Speed that up a little bit, thank you. Boom. Okay, I didn't lose any energy shields. Usually they like rush me before I have all my ultimate weapons up and rolling. Well, okay. As for the new tourney mod, oh, I forgot about perks. could have made it to where it's gonna for sure be like a damage increase perk, but I did not do that. Up, there goes my angel wings. It's okay, I still got demon mode. Wow, that's amazing. That boss is hitting every single inner landmine. Oh no, I got a guardian on me. Or a fleet on me, rather. Okay. It was kind of like my last item there. Let's go ahead and increase damage per meter. All right, that should be fine. We can do increased landmine damage. That's fine. Okay. Look at that. 60 trillion damage. My goodness. Oh, there goes my auto nuke. Dang, I got killed by basic? Holy cow. Alright, well, new highest wave. Heck yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, well, at wave 300, I unlocked tier 20, and then at 500, there's a research. Okay. Was there anything left in 18 that I just gotta have? No, I don't think so. Just the normal stuff. Oh, wow. I got more in tier 18 than tier 17, so that one's raring to go if I wish to. Okay. Same thing with tier 16. Well, I probably only run it in farming mode. Yeah, I can't believe I lost to a basic. And then look how close I am to completing tier 15. I'm wondering if I have like my tourney cards and my tourney modules and all that jazz, if I can finally get it. It's so much time without Wave Accelerator. It just takes forever. I mean, thank goodness I have Intro Sprint, even with the tourney. But I think I'm gonna go back to farming. I think I'm also gonna do some. I'm gonna do some special research here. The card masteries, I mean. So let's see. We have, and I probably need to finish these two. These recharge of Second Wind and recharge of Nuke. That would probably be good. Intro Sprint Mastery. I think that's the last one. I'm kind of tempted to finish off some of these just to complete them. Definitely Wave Accelerator, because that one is already started. That one just has 6 days left. We can do this one in terms of intro sprint, maybe? Or recovery package? Yeah, definitely recovery package. And then, you know what? Let's just finish all of the economy ones that I have. It's going to make me a little poor in terms of coins, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up to until it costs about 1 trillion. All right, trillion. Attack speed, critical chance, critical factor. Attack range, let's leave that for now. Get one click into that. Boom, boom. Bounce shot chance is fine. I'm going to leave the range for now. Super crit chance, should I go trillions on that or just leave it to just get free upped? I think those can be free upped. I'm going to leave them for now. We can always come back. I like doing all the wall stuff, even though that was kind of expensive. I don't know. Should I like leave all of that for free ups? You know what? I want landmine chance. I want that. And then I think leave it like that. Let's try it. I can always buy it. Those are relatively cheap, and I can always buy some more after a farming run. After I respec, I always do a lower tier for the first farming run just because I put most of my coins into utility and not as much into like damage and whatnot. Yeah, we can do 1Q. All right. To get that up relatively high. Cash bonus. Oh my god. I effed that up. Damn. I didn't realize I had that at max. Holy shit. Shit. Okay, well, let's see how far I can go in terms of coin bonus. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. It's really effing embarrassing. Well, my project funding's gonna be really good. Oh my god, guys. Well, I'll try a farming run and see how well that does. But that might hurt me in terms of farming. Should probably stop drinking beer during these. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll leave that there for now. Bounty fetch. Well, we got 50. But I would like to get increased critical factor. But I could buy this. And then that should allow me to buy more of bounty. There we go. And then what else? I need to reduce shockwave size. I need to reduce range. Let's try 20. All right. And then how are my modules? My modules need to change. Oh my god, I didn't do that one either. This is why my screen name is Trash Bag. Well, what I could do is first put the coinage into here. And here. And then I'm going to need you to restore level, unequip, restore level, unequip. Core, I'm going to need this bad boy, equip. Oops. Equip primary. Max this bad boy out. And then do, where are you? Yeah, this guy. Assist. Max you out. All right. And then you. Well, you can get to 161. That's not bad. All right. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Then I'll save up and increase that. We'll put a little bit of money into there. Now, a lot of my money is in these guys. Recovery package, intro sprint, and wave accelerator. Wave accelerator is not that far off. But I think that's everything back. Now, I'm probably going to do a lower tier just because. Oh. Just because of spending so much coins into other items. But yeah, I'm going to go back to farming. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all on Saturday. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out the channel. It's free to do so. Cheers.